Hello and good morning. My name is Erin. I'm Queen Bee Tarot, and I'm here with today's astrology. I've got some planetary electricity to tell you about, and I'm also going to tell you a story about an orange. Are you ready? So today the moon is moving through the final degrees of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the explorer, the philosopher, the one who likes to push boundaries. There's a sense of urgency, electricity, maybe a little bit of tension, depending on your perspective. But we also have what could feel like a magical opportunity to almost be different today. Now, we always are who we are, but sometimes we get in these habits, these rituals, these ways of being. And when we outgrow those ways of being, it kind of takes a turning point to be able to boost ourselves in a new direction. And that is the energy of today. So the sun represents our identity, how we see ourselves, and how we present ourselves to the world. It is making a really harmonious angle to Uranus, the planet of revolution, transformation, or evolution, depending on what our situation is. We have an opportunity today, a magical opportunity, to do things differently, but we also have to give ourselves permission by seeing ourselves as the kind of people who would do things differently. Because sometimes how we behave is deeply intertwined with how we see ourselves. And we might be reluctant to behave in a different way if we don't see ourselves as that kind of a person. But with Mars making another harmonious angle to Saturn. Mars represents action, Saturn represents long-term goals, and when we combine the two, we find wisdom. What we have today is an opportunity to take wise action that represents the inner transformation we've been working on or hoping for. And it's all about allowing ourselves to see things differently. This orange may seem ordinary, but I am in Canada, and 100 years ago, for me to hold an orange in the month of January would have been the most incredible, magical, exotic thing that anybody had ever heard of. And why is that? Because it would have had to travel for a very, very, very long time to reach my hand right here. I ask you guys today to perhaps look at things in a different way, where you are able to see the magic in the ordinary. Sorry for bumping the camera. I'm going to pull a tarot card for your day. Are you ready? And I encourage you to also see yourself as the orange, where you might have seen yourself as ordinary. Please do give yourself the chance to see yourself as extraordinary, because, my dear, my love, my sweet, you most certainly are. The Three of Swords is a card that many tarot readers would be very hesitant to pull live, which I just did. But the Three of Swords, even though it is classically known as the heartbreak card, typically refers to the situation in which we feel as though we have swords stuck in our heart. It's not just about getting hurt. It's how we continue to be hurt. Maybe allowing ourselves to stay in uncomfortable situations. And why would we allow ourselves to continue to be hurt? Maybe we forgot that we are sacred. Maybe we forgot that we are magical. When we look at the Three of Swords as an opportunity to be creative, to gain emotional intelligence, and to empower ourselves to manifest a situation or a life or a personal perspective in which we see ourselves as sacred, sometimes we approach life a little bit differently. I'm going to close with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I encourage you, my friend, to see things differently, including yourself. Allow yourself to see the sacred, not just in the big, the great, the extraordinary, but the simple, the humble, the sweet. We are all both extraordinary and simple in the most hilarious ways. But you, my friend, are magical. Please don't forget that. I hope you have the most blessed day, and you find a way to heal in every possible way. Sending you all my love. Come back tomorrow. I'd love to see you. Take care.